Good evening to all the learners of the bachelor degree who has taken the specialization this psychology. As you are all aware, this psychology BPCC 131 and 134 both are the practical components. The regional center Vishakhapatnam used to organize every session through online because it is only one subject where you need little information about your practicals and also the procedures. After this session, you have to prepare your practical journal that will be evaluated by the internal as well as the external examiner, and we will conduct the voice also for that. That also through online, and I think the students, those who have paid the examination fees for the term and examination December 2025, they only will be called for the voice because for attending the sessions there is no restrictions. Whomever has joined, they can attend the sessions, but for attending the term and examination, this practical voice, only those who have paid the fees for the TE December 2025 only will be allowed. With this few information, I request our Senior Regional Director, Dr. Dharmarao, is also available. Today we are having the Academic Counselor, Dr. Sangeeta ji from the Geetam University as a approved academic counselor, who is going to conduct this practical session, this 2 hours time. Within these 2 hours, whatever the important practicals required, that she is going to explain you the procedure, and also after that how to write the journal also, that also she is going to explain, and she, any doubts you can interact with the Dr. Sangeeta. There is no issue. Before I request Dr. Sangeeta to take the session, I request Dr. Dharmarao, our Senior Director, to give the brief introductory remarks and guidelines to the guidance to the our students. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna Rao. A warm welcome to all the students, as well as our Honorable Academic Counselor, Madam Sangeeta, to this RS gathering. Thank you very much for joining this session. And as you all aware, this is a foundation course in psychology, which is an optional subject, but still students are interested to take the psychology options in BA also. Though we do not have a concrete lab for the BA psychology initially, but due to the interest of the students, we have started doing the practical counseling as well as the practical examination for the students from Vishakhapatnam. So as you are aware, the practical component, it has some tests and experiments that will be thoroughly explained by our academic counselor, ma'am. And I request the students to please utilize this occasion, this opportunity to just enhance your skills in the psychology. It is not only a subject like any other theory subjects, but it will be helpful for you in your life ahead, surely. So please concentrate on this session. Use this session to get your doubts cleared by the academic counselors, and I wish you all the best for these sessions coming. Thank you very much. I once again thank Dr. Sangeeta for her consent to be the academic counselor for our students. Thank you, ma'am. And I sincerely thank Dr. Krishna Rao for arranging this academic counseling sessions for the practical course. And thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Dharmarao ji. And once again, I am informing to the students, those who are attending this session, you all have to write the journal also. That is very much required and the compulsory component to attend the Viva Voice. And this 2 hours session, please follow whatever the madam uh, explains and guides, that please follow it. And also, the second thing is, I think somewhere, yeah, those who have not paid the fees, they now, if they are interested to attend the Viva Voice, they have to pay the late fees of the 1100 rupees. Otherwise, you can attend the next session. At the time, no need to attend the practicals again. You can directly submit your journal and attend the Viva Voice. And the madam, you are requested after completion of the session, please give the time, how many days required to write the journal. After that, we will fix one date. At the time, that Viva is also through online.
Yes.
That you can decide and you can tell to the students.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Sangeeta ji, for accepting our request and agreed to take the session. That also with very short notice, in spite of your busy academic schedule, you accepted our request and agreed to take the session. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. And also,
Sir,
I wish you all the best, all the students. I will interact with you end of this session. Thank you. Please go ahead, madam.
so before I start, thanks a lot to you, Dr. Krishna Rao Garu, for giving me this opportunity to interact with Vishakhapatnam Regional Center and its students. Because as you had mentioned, I never heard about psychology being offered in Vishakhapatnam Center. And when you told that, yes, madam, we are doing it online, I felt happy because, as you are aware, I take classes for the master's course in Regional Center Navy. But yeah, really happy to extend my services here as well. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you to Dharmarao Garu also. And with your kind permission, I would like to start the session today now.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Yes. So even before we are able to start our interaction today, as far as 131 and 134 are concerned, I can see there are certain questions. When will the Viva voice be? And sir, when will be the practical exam? So generally we do the exam after this practical is over, and as sir was mentioning, you will have to submit your practical file, and I generally give around a week and 10 days time. So this time also I am saying the same, and rest of the decision lies with Dr. Krishna Rao Garu and his regional center. And
No,
yeah,
whatever the time frame you are giving, that is the final. We don't interfere in that one. You please give that one.
sir, if today they finish the class, I give them 10 days time to write and submit.
Yeah, yeah. That is sufficient. That is sufficient.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. Okay. So will any of the students come in front of the camera, or you prefer to be offline? Not offline, behind the camera. I would appreciate if it can be a bit interactive. Yes, thank you, thank you. It is a good reinforcing factor for the faculty also, right? Otherwise, I'd be just talking to a blank screen. Very good. Thanks a lot for obliging. And yeah, what is it that you have understood about BPCC 131 and 134? Very quickly. I'm not looking at a perfect answer, but anything that you have understood about it. As sir mentioned, this is just a foundation course. I would want to know what is your understanding about personality, and do you think personality can be measured? Quick thoughts on that, please. Anyone? What is personality? Can personality be quantified? Just a random guess. अरे यार क्या मस्त पर्सनालिटी है उनका. Does that define personality in psychology parlance?
Well, personally depends on behavior of a person, how he reacts to situations, how he
Very
thinks of
good.
things,
Very
and like
good.
it also includes like human emotions and emotion. In human emotions also show the personality of a person.
अच्छा, आप लोगों में से कितना लोग, I mean, how many of you interact very freely with new people? You're very comfortable interacting with absolutely new people, or you take a little bit of time to interact with them. You're a very closed person.
Like you are also like ma'am, I'm introvert, but I take time to like communicate with people. First, I judge them, like learn
Precisely.
about them.
You have described yourself as an introvert person. Now, what is that introversion?
Like I
It is
don't.
a it is
I
a
take time. I
it is a
take time.
yeah,
I take
yeah.
time to like
It is a
communicate with
character.
people.
Yeah, it is a characteristic of your personality. Okay, so when you are studying about psychology, you study a whole lot of things. Okay, so what are those different things? What exactly is psychology? Psychology is the study of mind. Is that it?
Yes.
Psychology is the study of soul. Is that it? So, where is soul? Where is mind? Can we pinpoint and show that this is soul and this is mind?
No,
That
ma'am.
is the reason why, no, that is the reason why the definition of psychology shifted from study of mind or study of soul to study of consciousness. Then again, what is consciousness? If you all have done your foundations in psychology, the foundational course, you will understand that William Wundt and Titchener were the ones who started to talk about introspection. What is introspection? We look within ourselves. And is that sufficient for us to understand personality? I can look into myself and I can talk about myself. Can I generalize that? No. So, for that reason, study of consciousness also has been discarded, and now we define psychology as a scientific study. Why do we define psychology as a scientific study? Because you're able to show the cause and effect, because you're able to show that a particular method that you have used is reliable and valid, and anything that you're stating about psychology is there for others to verify and re-establish, right? So all these are characteristics of a scientific subject. So therefore psychology is the study of a scientific study of behavior of all living organisms. Why are we saying living organisms? If you look into the classical experiments that have been carried out in psychology, they have first been carried out on animals and then verified on humans. Okay,
Like
so
Pavlov.
as a method, yes, perfect. Pavlov, classical conditioning, Skinner's operant conditioning, trial and error, Thorndike's, he did it on cats, right? So, and Skinner also did his experiments on pigeons. So, whatever you see, it has first been done on animals, right? And then, do plants, do they respond to humans?
Yes, ma'am. In a certain
We
way.
are saying psychology. Yeah, so there has again been a experiment carried out where three plants were potted. One plant did not receive any kind of a care from the person who has potted the plant. Another one received timely water, and the third one received timely water, adequate sunlight, and also adequate care from the person who has potted the plant. Now make a guess as to, out of these three potted plants, which one blossomed really well?
Third number, ma'am.
The third one blossomed really well, which explains that yes, plants are no doubt living beings, but they blossom better when there is human touch and interaction, right? You also must have come across some people who have green thumb. What is this green thumb? They just plant anything and it flourishes like anything. Okay, so as a part of your course today, we are going to discuss about certain experiments in personality. Okay, your course, your I mean, how we are going to handle this is, just give me a minute, please. I've run out of battery. Yes. So, how we are going to understand personality? If you have a little bit of interest, I can pull out a PowerPoint and explain. Oh, cannot share this. Okay. So, personality is described in terms of traits, and these traits are enduring characteristics that we identify people with. It is like, as you have mentioned rightly, it is on the basis of the behavior that people show, on the kind of thoughts they carry, and the emotions they exhibit over a period of time. And psychologists have developed quite a number of frameworks and have identified traits, right? And when we are talking about traits, they are also called factors. There have been a variety of personality tests developed, and the classical one is the Big Five model, which talks about ocean. Ocean is nothing but, any idea? Anybody has an idea as to what ocean is? This is a questionnaire which helps us measure personality, and ocean is an acronym. O for openness, C for conscientiousness, E for extroversion, A for agreeableness, and N for neuroticism. Okay, and in addition to that, this is the Big Five questionnaire. Uh, a landmark personality test in the field of psychology is a 16 personality factor test, which has been developed by Raymond Kettle. And we also have Eysenk's personality inventory, where Eysenck has identified three major traits, personality traits, in the form of psychoticism, extroversion, and neuroticism. So there is a whole lot of material that is available for us in order to understand what personality is all about. And because this is through open university mode, the student should be completely driven to get down to the fundamentals of each and every course that he has opted for. Okay, so YouTube gives you umpteen links where you can look at the videos and understand how these experiments can be done. 16 personality factor test. Your handbook also gives a lot of information about 16PF test. Please read through that. But because this is being done on the online platform, I will be sharing an online link with you all, where you will go to the link and answer all the questions that are there in the questionnaire. Make a report of the results that you get after doing that. Okay, and how do you have to write all the experiment and all? I'll be handling that in a bit right now. So please see, I am sharing the link of the 16PF online version that each one of you can use and do the 16 personality factor test. Please click on the link. Please save the link somewhere so that when at leisure, you all can complete the questionnaire and then analyze it on the basis of the results that you get. Okay. So this link is related to Kettle's personality theory, and this test will help you understand how personality can be assessed. If you can recollect, I was asking you all, is personality quantifiable? Yes, personality is definitely quantifiable, and depending on the manual, the information that is given in the manual.
यहाँ पर कोई भी ऐसी फाइल नहीं पड़े रहेंगे जिसमें लेटर पड़े रहेंगे जो भी पेंडिंग लेटर
Mr. Ashish?
फाइलिंग लेटर
Yes, thank you. So depending on our responses, the report will be generated online itself. So in addition to doing this online assessment, I would also suggest you go to your handbook and read the exact physical version of the 16 personality factor test so that you will understand how it is actually done. And in addition to that, I would also suggest that you go to YouTube and see how 16PF test is carried out. Right, there are different forms. The physical version has around 187 items which need to be answered in a 3-point Likert scale, and depending on the answers, there are the test comes in with an booklet and an answer sheet and stencils. Manual is also there. You read the manual, you first take all the questions, and generally how we administer a 16PF is we do it on ourselves. Okay, but in the exam you don't do it on yourself, you have to bring a subject along with you. This is an ideal offline scenario, but because this is going to be online, you can do this and submit your record, and please be thorough with what you have written in your record so that I may, as an internal examiner, have a few questions for you about the experiment that you have done or the test that you have done. Our external examiner will question you on the concept behind the practical that you have done and also your understanding of the entire practical. Okay, is it clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I see only couple of you interacting, Vinay and Naveen. The others also, if you please. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. It is understood. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So when we look at your, when we actually take a look at your 131, there are two practicals, 16PF or iSync personality inventory. So now I have shared one link with you all. That is the online version of 16PF. Okay. And as far as your experiment is concerned, I'm afraid we cannot do any experiment online. But as a psychology student, you are expected to know these two experiments well. Okay, Muller-Lyer illusion experiment and experiment on bilateral transfer. So out of these, whatever we are discussing here, finally you will have to write about that in your journal. Okay, so because this is an online link, you will first administer on yourself. You read all the instructions carefully that are mentioned in the test, and like I said, first you do it on yourself so that you will understand whether you are able to get to the crux of your personality or no. And 99 out of 100 times people say, yes, this is very close to my personality. Now, once you have done that, you can then try it on someone else. And whenever you're doing a psychology test on someone else, whom we are calling as a subject, you need to remember that rather than pushing them all of a sudden into the test or the experiment, you will first establish rapport with them and then communicate to them that their responses will be kept confidential. And you will make them feel absolutely at ease, and also tell them that they need to respond with the first thought that comes to the mind after reading the question. Okay, so I mean, why should we say that? You spend a little bit of more time on the question, you tend to think a lot. When you're thinking a lot, you're not giving the most genuine response that strikes your mind. You are giving a response that you think others will think is the right answer. So that is the reason why whenever we are doing a personality test, we suggest the subject that he needs to give an answer as soon as he reads the question. Okay, so the scores will be interpreted as per the norms that are indicated against that particular test. Once the test is completed, you will have to make a report based on the test administration, and your report needs to be typed in a Word document. So the test administered has to be enclosed in the document. So whatever you're doing, any report that is generated, you please take a copy of that and put it in your practical record. Right? So how are you going to write the practical? You can go back to your handbook and then follow the same process that is mentioned there in the handbook. Okay, so for instance, if you are writing the 16 personality factor, you go back to your IGNO handbook. If you all have the physical copies given by the regional center with you, you refer to the physical copy. Otherwise, the material is always available online and you can download the PDF version of the handbook. So first and foremost, you will start off with the title, right? Say you are doing 16 personality factor, your heading will be 16 personality factor. Then you will write the aim or objective of the experiment, right? So for instance, if it is 16 PF, your basic objective will be to assess the personality of the participant using 16 personality factor questionnaire. Then you will write a little bit about the introduction. So when you are writing about the introduction, you will give the historical background of the experiment first, because this is a personality test. You will define the concept, and then you will write a little bit of the history about 16 PF, and the concept of personality is defined. Any theories related to that are also discussed briefly, and then you will describe the experiment. So here you will, while describing the experiment, you will give all the details regarding the test that you are handling. Who is the author of the test? What is the basic purpose of the test? How many items are there? What are the various dimensions that it is going to measure? Right? All these aspects are to be mentioned in the practical that you are writing. Right? And then what are the materials that are required? So here, because you're doing it online, you will have to have a laptop and a mouse, that's it. But if it is in the physical setting, offline setting, you will need to have the test booklet, then the scoring sheet, then the manual, the in addition to the manual, you will also need the pen and the pencil and the stencils that will help you score the answer sheet. Okay, and after that you will have to write about the profile of the subject or the participant. So this will consist of all the detailed information about the participant. Name can be optional. So in psychology, generally what we do, we do not take the original name of the subject, we just give his initials. Okay, and most importantly, even before all of these things happen, you first have to take the informed consent of the participant. You cannot force anybody into doing anything, right? So once you take his informed consent, then you explain, make him feel at ease, establish good rapport, and then explain to him that whatever he's going to do, he or she is going to do over the next 30 to 45 minutes, is to answer a series of questions that will help them understand more about their own personality, right? So the procedure and administration, all these details are given in your handbook. Okay, and once it is done, after the completion of the test by the participant, just take an introspective report by the participant. How did he feel while taking the test? Did he experience any kind of a block or any constraints while the test was going on? Right? And then move on to scoring and interpretation. And so, because it is an online one, I think the report is automated and you get a copy of your score and your report. Please take a copy of that and put it in your practical record. Okay. Ashish, that's okay if you cannot open your camera. As long as you're paying attention and trying to understand what I'm speaking, I think the purpose is met. So, yeah, that is what I wanted to share about 16PF. You all please, Atul, have you raised your hand? I'm just seeing now. Vinay, Atul, I
By
see
mistake.
hand raised.
By
Yes?
mistake. By mistake,
Oh,
ma'am. Sorry.
okay, okay. Reshma?
Ma'am, I have a basic doubt. Can I ask?
Yes, yes, yes.
Ma'am, I have to write the practical. So how? So when I have to come for like practical in front practical for oral exam.
So your practical exam is again going to be online.
Okay, ma'am. So I don't have to be present physically.
No,
Okay. So
that
ma'am.
is what Dr. Krishna Rao sir was mentioning. But that is the reason why I have shared an online link with you where you will finish your 16PF test.
Okay, and
Okay.
I have to upload the test online, ma'am.
You keep the physical copy ready with you, and the regional center will inform you as to how you will submit.
Okay. I mean, can
you
you tell
can
me?
you can wait for further instructions from the regional center.
Okay. I mean, can you tell me like when will be the practical online exam?
Madam, 1 minute. Madam, dear
Yes.
student, please don't disturb in the session. After session, all doubt will be clear. Sir will be tell to you all doubt clear. Okay, na? Please wait. After first of starting the session, sir will be tell you. After madam will be given the details link also, and you submit your project here only, regional center only. After that, madam will be decide the date. On the date, we will be get the viva test. Okay. Please
Okay,
wait
sir.
after session. Don't disturb in the raise your hand in the between the session. After the session, then we will inform to you. Okay, na? On mail.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Wait only.
Okay,
Continue.
thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So that is as far as 16 personality factor test is concerned. If you want to understand more about Eysenck personality inventory, one best way I would suggest is IGNO has a channel on YouTube where you can go and look up how and what these tests are. Okay. So one more. These two are the tests that are there in 131, 16PF test, and Eysenck's personality inventory. Out of these two, you are going to do 16PF. As far as experiment is concerned, you have Muller-Lyer experiment and also bilateral transfer of learning. So out of I would just suggest you read up on these, because now we are not able to do in the physical setting, right? uh, I will share another link. There will be a slight difference between your offline and online, but because the regional center is really thinking good about the student and has created this platform. The second experiment we have here online is this particular link that I will share again here. Please copy this link somewhere so that you can go back and view it at your leisure. So watch that video, it explains the entire process of operant conditioning, and based on what you have viewed, you will answer these questions. So please copy this information, copy from the chat whatever I have shared just now. So that is the second activity that you will do under 131. So remember, 16 PF is one that you have to record. Operant conditioning is another that you have to record. Okay, please watch that video on YouTube. After that, you answer all these questions. What is operant conditioning? According to Skinner, how is behavior motivated? I think a number is missed there. So please make note of these questions that I have shared just now. So again, the way you write the report is same. Refer to the handbook. What all items need to be, what is the aim, what is the apparatus. For this, of course, because it is an online activity, you will not need an apparatus. But what we will look at through this particular task is your conceptual understanding. Have you understood what operant conditioning is all about, and the way you answer these questions. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these two are there in the online version of 131P. Now we will just move on to 134P, where we will take it a little bit forward. So 134, the course is all about research and statistics in psychology. And here, 3 activities are given. You will have to do all of these 3 activities and write about them in your practical record. I will just copy paste all of these activity by activity in the chat box. So please copy that. Do not miss it, because you all are going to get 10 days time to finish both 131 and 134. Okay, so I have just now shared around 3 activities that you will be doing as a part of BPCC 134. First one is like you will collect data from 30 employed individuals and ask them their present age and how many years they have been working. You will find out the mean, median, mode, and standard deviation for age and total work experience in years. Right? And then you will also compute Spearman's rho to find out correlation between the present age of the individuals and their total work experience in years. Ensure that you tabulate the raw data and show the calculations with the help of formulae discussed in the course material of 134. So your 134 is all about research statistical methods, right? Why are we using Spearman's rho? It is either Pearson's correlation or Spearman's rho. When the sample size is small, we use Spearman rho, and when the sample size is very large, we go in for parametric tests, and that is how we get this Pearson correlation, right? So here we are asking you to compute all these things for 30 people. Take the data, compute all the scores and the relevant mean, median, mode, age, and standard deviation using the formula that is there, that is already given in your BPCC 134 material. Okay. Then, from the syllabus that is there in this course, BPCC 104, take any one unit of your choice. You write a review of one unit in around 1000 words. You can pick any topic in BPCC 104, and it needs to be in your own words, and you should cover important aspects of that particular unit. That is your activity 2. Then, talking about activity 3, here we are talking about 3 different kinds of tests: interest test, aptitude test, or attitude test. You write a description of any of these tests, any one of these tests in 500 words. So, if you have chosen an interest test, who developed that interest test, right? And how long does the test take to complete? How many number of items are there in the test? What are the dimensions it measures? What are the psychometric properties of the test? What is the reliability and validity quotient of that particular test? And then, whenever you're writing, you have to refer to certain journal articles or textbooks and learn to put the references in APA format. APA stands for American Psychological Association. So use that format to put the references at the end. So this holds good even for 131P. Okay. So these are the activities that you have to do for 134P. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, any further questions? I hope you all are thorough with your 134, because that will give you a strong foundation to understand a lot of research that is being carried out in the field of psychology. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Any doubts you have? You may now feel free to express, and I'll see what best I can do to clarify your doubts.
Madam, we have to submit all this data in a Word format or A4 sheet.
See, you first do it in A4 sheet, and depending on the instructions that you get from sir, you can make the same into a PDF and submit online if online submission is called for.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. See, because it is online, we are doing it like this. Otherwise, vocational interest bank test is there, DAT, differential aptitude test is there, or David's battery of differential abilities, DBDA is there. You just read up on the different kinds of tests that are available as far as interest is concerned, aptitude is concerned, and attitude is concerned. Okay. Now that you all are still in the bachelor's degree, I think you have ample time to explore and understand. So there is nothing that you cannot measure. And psychology practicals just help you learn that. If someone says, I can measure your personality, a layman would say, you cannot measure personality. But as a psychology student, you can tell them, yes, I can measure psychology personality, and this is how we can categorize people into. Right? So yes, there's a lot that you can learn through the subject, and it's really nice to see so many people interested in the course. Any other doubts that you have? Any further explanation you want to get from me on any of the aspects? Please feel free to ask. Is 131 clear? Given you 2 activities. One is to go and click on that openpsychometrics.org link and you will do the 16 PF test on yourself. Okay. First one is self-assessment. Once you're done with that, maybe you could try it with anybody else. Okay. And after that, number 2 is you will watch a video on operant conditioning and you will try to answer all these questions. Now, I would suggest do not take any shortcuts to this. You please watch the video, try to understand, and then you come up with your original answers. Atul, Atul, can you please mute yourself? Yeah. So that is as far as 131 is concerned. As far as 134 is concerned, because it is all about statistical methods. Yeah, 134 is all about statistics, research, and statistical methods. Okay. You will have to make a different practical notebook for 134 statistical methods and psychological research, right? So, there, because we are saying it is statistical methods and we are doing our research on people, we say, for instance, we have taken around 20 people in our survey, and one person is 18 years, the other person is 30 years, and a few are amidst like between 20 and 29. So how will you find the average age of the group? Average age of the group? Anybody? How will you find the
Add,
average age of the group?
adding the total age by number of people.
Perfect. So that gives you the mean. Then what is the median?
Exact center of the age. Which age is the center?
Okay. Okay. So mean is nothing but the average, right? And median is nothing but the middle value. Middle value in the sense from the smallest to the largest. And then what is mode?
Most repeated value.
Perfect. Most repeated value. So we will compute the mean, median, mode, standard deviation. What do you understand by standard deviation? Any idea?
No, no.
So you have mean, which is the average. You have median, which is the middle point. You have mode, which is the most frequent one. Then I asked you what is standard deviation. So standard deviation is nothing but the spread. How dispersed your data is around the mean. Okay. Uh, if the standard deviation is low, that means all the values are clustered around the mean. If the standard deviation is high, it indicates that the data is spread out around the mean. Okay. So all these values hold a lot of importance in statistics as well as in research. Okay. So there will be a formula as to how you can compute the Spearman's row. Please refer to your textbook and then do the mathematical calculation. Then from your unit in BPCC 104, pick up one particular unit and then write about it in your own words for about 1,000 words. And the last one is to identify a psychological test, like I said, interest test or aptitude test or attitude test. aptitude test helps you identify where exactly your aptitude lies. So, for whom is this ideal? For those children who are on the verge of making a career choice, right? So, they are confused, they are at crossroads, they do not know what they want to do in the future, they feel torn between two choices, or someone else comes and introduces a third area, they are fascinated by that also. So this aptitude test helps them identify which area they have their aptitude in, right? Similar, even the interest test. So for whatever whichever experiment you are writing, please ensure you're referring to articles, journal articles, or textbooks, and then quoting them appropriately in your material. APA referencing. All the information about APA referencing is given in the handbook. So, my sincere advice to you all is please download the handbook for BPCC 131 and 134. Please read the instructions carefully and then see how referencing has to be done, and then set on the task for your record. Okay. So, how many have we discussed in this session? Under 131, how many did we do?
15 PF test.
Yes. And the video.
And the
Yeah,
operant
and
condition.
Yes. And 134, how many tasks are there? Activities are there?
3 activities.
3 activities. Any doubts?
No,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So I sincerely urge all of you to please read the material carefully and thoroughly. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Okay. Please be online. Do not disperse. I'll request Dr. Krishna Rao sir or Dr. Dharma Rao sir, anyone from the regional center. Sir, my
Madam,
instruction
is over.
is over.
Now
Yes.
they have to submit the
They
hard copy of the journal. What you have suggested them?
sir, if the exam is going to be online, I leave it to you, sir. You take a call and let them know,
No, I'm taking your
because
suggestion. Whatever is convenient to you, because you have to evaluate as a internal examiner, and also we have to send
yes,
to the external examiner also. That's what I'm
then
asking.
I think
Suggestion.
soft copy will be convenient for both of us.
Okay, how they will submit through email?
Yes,
No, I think we will
they
create
will
one
they
Google
will
form.
submit to they will submit to regional center, sir.
Hmm.
You will receive all their records or whatever, and
Okay.
then you can mail it to me.
Okay. Otherwise, what we will do, we will create one Google form.
Yes.
Because of now we are having the attendance also. We will send to
Okay.
all. We will create one Google Doc. One there they can upload scanned copy. We can send the
Yes.
link to the examiners also. Because of there is no need to download each one. There is a Google Doc. We will send to you, dear learners. आप लोगों को could you follow? Anyone can
Yes,
tell?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you following what we are planning? Anyhow, as suggested by, recommended by your Madam Dr. Sangeeta ji, we are giving you the option of online submission. But anyhow, you have to write like your assignment. Then you can scan and upload. Either it is a typing one or handwritten. Yeah, madam. Mic, please on your mic.
Sir, you have to write in A4 sheet and then upload in a PDF format.
Yes. You upload the PDF format. We will share the Google Doc link to you all.
Sir, when will be the last date for submission?
No, already she told only 10 days. Today, what is the date? It is
Today is the 13th. The 13th.
13th.
What?
13 means we will give you the time till 22nd. That means 23rd is a Sunday. 23rd of this month is a Monday. By 5 o'clock, the link will be closed. Okay?
So let them do a handwritten one, sir.
Yes. Handwritten, and they have to scan it and upload the PDF document. We will give you the link for uploading this scanned copy as you are getting the link for the project. The same way you will upload that one, and whomever paid the fees also we will verify. Whomever has attended, that also we will verify. Accordingly, we will call the final eligible students for the Viva Voice. That also maybe that week. Suppose if you submit by the 23rd, maybe that week before the 28th. Yeah, madam, before the 28th, we will conduct the Viva Voice as now we conducted the classes through online.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the students, have you follow whatever the madam given the instructions, the guidelines, the procedures?
Yes, sir.
Any academic doubts, any other doubts you are having? Now you can ask.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Please tell.
My RC was Mumbai before it. So I just changed my RC from Mumbai to Visakhapatnam. But it has been, I haven't attended any practical right now. I am eligible for this.
Now what is your regional center?
Visakhapatnam, sir.
Now you attended these practical sessions.
Yes, sir.
It is over.
Okay, sir.
Submit here.
Okay, sir.
Other anyone? Mr. Siddharth?
No, sir.
Miss Kaveri?
Sir,
Yeah, Mr. Atul?
excuse me, sir. Sir, physical copy जमा करना पड़ेगा क्या? By 23rd या सिर्फ online?
Madam, I think you can tell them in Hindi.
Sir, he is asking that we have to submit the physical copy.
No,
As
she
well.
will tell you Hindi. మీకు హిందీ వచ్చుగా బాగానే
फिजिकल कॉपी
हाँ,
जमा
चपन।
करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप अपने हाथों से लिख के स्कैन करके सर ने जो लिंक बोला है वहां पे अपलोड कर देना.
ओके मैम, लेकिन एक्सटर्नल एग्जाम के लिए पूछ रहे थे मैम.
एक्सटर्नल एग्जाम के लिए वो भी ऑनलाइन ही होगा. आप जो सबमिट कर रहे हो उनका असेसमेंट मैं करूंगी और एक्सटर्नल एक्सपर्ट आएंगे आपका वाइवा लेने. ठीक है. और
Okay, ma'am.
एक्सटर्नल एक्सपर्ट क्या पूछेंगे, आपने जो ये पांचों किया है उसी के बारे में पूछेंगे.
मैम ये एक्शन कब होगा?
अभी सर बोलेंगे, सर बोल रहे हैं सभी कुछ.
28
लगभग-
बताए थे सर ने.
हाँ.
28 सर.
यस वैसे मैं
अंदर होता है।
एक डेट सर एक डेट नहीं बोलेंगे,
23rd।
जो सर बोल रहे हैं वही फाइनल होगा.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Got it, ma'am.
23rd का अंदर.
Because sir will also inquire about the availability of the external examiner. ठीक है. So getting external. Yes.
That week we can conduct, but we will not finalize the dates now. आप लोगों को already madam told 22nd is the last date, Sunday. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Understood, sir.
22nd के बाद 23rd मॉर्निंग 10 बजे को लिंक क्लोज होता है. आई एम टेलिंग वेरी क्लियरली. 22nd till night it will be there. 23rd, that is a Monday, 10 बजे को link will be closed.
And sir, when we will get the link for the same?
I think maybe today or to Monday. You prepare. You have to write, na.
Yes, I will prepare, sir.
Practical one. You have to write. We will send the link if it is possible today. Otherwise, we will send on Monday.
But sir, we can type also, na?
No. Only handwritten.
Only handwritten. Okay, sir. Okay, sorry.
टाइपिंग के लिए एफर्ट नहीं चाहिए, कॉपी पेस्ट
Okay,
भी कर
ma'am.
सकते हैं. ठीक है, हाथ से लिख के
ऐसे बोला.
Ma'am, any attendance for the class? Was there any attendance because I was late for the class?
No, it is automatically it takes. Google Meet takes the attendance. How much time you are there in this meeting, when you have joined, that all the details we are having. That's why
Because,
we
sir,
online.
I got mail that 5:30 for BPCC134, but I think class was combined class. There was, that's why I was
No,
having
4:30
confusion.
to 6:30.
But sir, there was a column that for BPCC131, there was for 4:30 to 5:30, and for other section 5:30 to 6:30.
Yes,
That's why I was not available for the full session.
Yeah, no problem, Rajesh. Whatever I have discussed, I am just copy pasting again. You please
Yes,
make
ma'am.
note of this.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
please make note of this and then do accordingly. Okay.
Yeah, this recorded video
Yes,
also
thank you, ma'am.
upload in our RC Visakhapatnam YouTube channel. You can
Okay,
watch
thank you, sir.
that also.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So this is for the benefit of those who have joined late. BPCC 134, I have just now copy pasted the activities that you have to do again.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Any other
These
doubts?
are all very basic things, okay?
Yes, sir. Sir, we don't have to visit our study center now, no? We have to upload only scanned copy on this link also.
Yes,
Only.
yes.
But sir, before this also, there was any class regarding the practicals? Or this
No,
was...
this is only the class.
Okay. Because I visited my study center, they said that the class will be in December or Jan.
Who?
Study center, sir, IGNOU
What is your
Navy.
study center?
Navy, sir, Navy, IGNOU Navy.
Navy.
Yes, sir.
Navy is also already they have completed. When did you join?
Sir, I am my last year. Actually, this is my last year. I am due for only one practical exam. This one, BPCC134 only.
I think they have conducted physically also. You might have missed that one. There is no issue. Now you can submit here.
No, I didn't attend that time, sir, because I was on sailing only.
No, I am
So I
telling
want to-
you now it is okay. You submit. The regional center Visakhapatnam is overall monitoring regional center of the
Yes, sir.
Navy.
I can attend and give exam here also, na? That's why I was clearing my doubt.
Yeah, it is our under control only. We are the monitoring authority of the Navy RC. There is no issue. You can attend if you have paid the fees.
Yes, sir, I paid for term and exam, sir. Already paid, sir.
Examination December 2025. Then only you will be allowed. I'm telling you 3 important points. One is for attending the session, there is no need to pay any fees. All the students, those who have re-registered, they are all eligible to attend the sessions. First point. Second one is those who have paid the examination fees for the term and examination December 2025 only eligible to attend the term and examination practicals viva voice. That is the second point. Third one is those who attend this session compulsorily should submit the journal. Then only they will be allowed for the viva voice. Fourth point is, if you have not paid the fees for the TEE December 2025, now you would like to pay and attend the viva voice, there is a 1100 rupees late fees plus practical examination fees. If you are able to, if you are ready to pay, then you can attend. We are not insisting for the payment of the late fees. If you are not interested to pay the late fees, you can pay examination fees for the June 2026 examination if you have the program validity and attend the viva voice directly by mentioning you have already attended this practical. Now you can take the screenshot of this as a proof of attendance and you can submit at the time. We will allow you directly for the practical viva voice. These are the instructions I am mentioning very clearly. Violating this one, and we will not allow any student. Okay?
Sir, I have another question, sir.
Yeah.
I have submitted the fees when I was filling the form.
Yeah, that is okay.
Do I need to pay any extra fees rather than this?
No. आपका एग्जाम आपका हॉल टिकट में BPCC 131 reflect है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is sufficient.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, how many days before we get for the viva voice mail by message?
Maximum we will give you the 3 days in advance.
Yes, sir. This was a request because we have to make some plans also. No, we have to.
Yeah, 3 days, 2 or 3 days in advance.
Okay, thank you.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Because of it is online only, that's why there is no issue. If you have to attend physically, there may be some issues with your pre-planned activities. Now it is
Sir, one more
online.
request. Can we arrange this meeting on evening time only? Because evening time it is more efficient for us.
Okay, madam also I think evening, the same time we will see 4 o'clock like that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, any other students? Kaveri, you are only the female student. You are not asking anything. Ashish Sharma, Atul, Naveen, Reshma bhi.
Understood, sir. Understood.
Yeah, Reshma. No, ये सेशन होने के बाद आपको डाउट्स आया तो कोई नहीं आपको क्लियर करेगा. You can join on Monday. We are conducting the online student grievance redressal drive. That is 16th. You can join at 11 o'clock. You still have any doubts? Okay. I think, madam, you have successfully conducted the sessions.
Sir, one question, ma'am. We have to complete all three activities or one or two like this?
All 3 in 134 and all 2 in 131. They have to be handwritten.
मैम ये BPCC 134 में एक्सक्यूज मैम.
बोलिए.
मैम ये थर्ड एक्टिविटी में आपने लिखा है APA फॉर्मेट, तो इसका क्या मतलब है? ये कैसे करने वाला?
आप हैंडबुक खोल के देख लेना, वहां पे क्लियरली मेंशन है APA रेफरेंसिंग स्टाइल क्या होता है. आप डेफिनेशन कहाँ से लिखोगे? कोई टेक्स्ट बुक रेफर करके लिखोगे ना, तो कौन से टेक्स्ट बुक से आपने रेफर करके लिखा है वो आपको रेफरेंस में डालना है. ठीक है.
ओके मैम, ठीक है.
इन टेक्स्ट साइटेशन देना है, एंड में रेफरेंस देना है. ये दोनों कैसे करना है अच्छे तरह से हैंडबुक में मेंशन किया है. ठीक है. तो for everything that you are writing, you please refer to a textbook or a journal article. Whatever you are writing, you please put the in-text citation and also the reference at the end. हैंडबुक में क्लियरली लिखा है, वो फॉलो कर लेना.
ओके मैम.
Okay, madam, on behalf of the IGNO Regional Center Visakhapatnam and on behalf of the students, I extend my heartfelt thanks to you for spending your
Thank you, sir.
valuable time and conducted this session very successfully. At the same time, I also thank the students for attending this session.
Sir,
Our-
can we get handbook link of handbook online here?
Now already
It is
we have sent
available.
the email to all the students.
Okay, sir.
BPCC 131 and 134. Both while I was sending the meeting link at the
Yes, sir.
time also I have sent. Please go through that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we will see you during the Viva Voice time. Thank you, madam. Thank you once again.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.